Hello, my name is Magdeleen Cornelissen. I'm a wealth advisor with PSG Wealth Menlyn. Thank you for joining us today in our next edition of the Wealth Wisdom series. Many of us are currently confronted with the high levels of volatility in the market. If you are invested in equities, you might even feel a bit seasick from the constant up and down movements in your portfolios. Recession is knocking at the doors, and we are left a bit fearful of what would happen with our lifetime of savings if this high level of volatility were to continue. Cash is king. That is something that we hear on a regular basis as financial advisors. Today, I want to ask the question, is it really the case? And it is important to remember that there is positive and negative aspects to every investment. The most obvious reason why any investor would want to invest in cash is that it reduces the risk of capital loss over the short and immediate term. It provides us with safety. It provides us with comfort that we know that our money and our savings are safe. It is, however, important to remember that an overweight exposure to cash also comes with a cost, opportunity cost. If all your assets are held in cash, you will lose out on the opportunity to invest in an asset that could later prove to yield higher returns, especially when measured over the long term. An overweight exposure to cash will give you instant validation, but on the other side, you will sacrifice long-term wealth creation. Investing in cash will reward you with an interest rate payment, and in a time where interest rates are increasing, this sure is a positive aspect. But please be reminded of the fact that you will most likely pay tax on this hard-earned interest. I think it is very important to take stock of what you truly earned once you have paid the tax on the interest that you earned. Another wonderful aspect of cash is that you will have easy access to your money. And this actually speaks about the true reason why cash should be included in your portfolio. It serves as an emergency fund. If something were to happen, you can actually access your funds to pay what is necessary. The problem with that, and that is a point that I can actually relate to, is that easy access to cash could lead you to buy things that you don't really need. And with Christmas right around the corner, that could actually serve to be a bit of a problem. A high exposure to cash should be accompanied with high levels of self-control. Knowing exactly what the balance of your bank account is makes us feel safe and even a bit protected. Not having to partake in the up and down movements of the market is for sure sort of like a safety blanket. I think, however, that we need to be aware of the long-term negative impact that inflation can have on your purchasing power. Have you ever thought about measuring the growth in your portfolio, not only in nominal terms, but also in real terms? I think some of us would get a real fright if we see what really happened to our ability to buy the same things in the future that we bought today. In many instances, we won't be able to buy the same things in the future that we bought today if our investments do not keep up with inflation. And unfortunately, not only keep up, but gives you better growth than the current inflation rate. When in doubt, contact your financial advisor. He or she would be able to construct a portfolio for you that is tailor-made to address all your needs and to ensure that you can one day reach all your goals. Such a portfolio must address short as well as long-term goals. This will ensure that you have the right mix of assets, which would most likely include a bit of cash, a bit of bonds, and a bit of equities. In summary, cash is king, but only sometimes. Cash has the ability to lead us into temptation. It tempts us to buy things that we don't need. It tempts us to believe that we are indeed richer than we really are. And it tempts us to lose out on long-term wealth creation opportunities. Once again, if you are in doubt, contact your financial advisor. If you liked today's video, kindly like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you remain aware of any future videos or updates that form part of this Wealth Wisdom series. Thanks for watching.